Chase Freeland.
Number 3, Tommy Piccolo.
Tom Piccolo.
Number 4, Jackson White.
Jackson White, number 4.
Number 11, Vinny Liberto.
Number 11, the big man, Vinny Liberto.
Number 15, Tanner Stutzman. Warriors are coached by Kurt Scholes.
Kurt Scholes. Now for your starting lineup for your Wellsville Lions.
Wellsville Lions. A senior, number 2, Alec Akampora.
Alec Akampora, number 2. He's a senior. There's 8 seniors on the Wellsville Lions team.
A junior, number 3, Max Jusianek.
Max Jusianek, who I had the pleasure of coaching in youth sports as he played in the Biddy League over at the Hornell YMCA. He wasn't that tall, but then. Number 23, Joe Trentenetti.
A senior, number 25, Jimmy McKinley.
And number 25, Jimmy McKinley.
And a senior, number 35, Colin Cook.
Number 35, Colin Cook. He has a twin, Aiden Cook, as well. And Ramey Allman is the head coach for the Wellsville Lions as we get ready to start here. I'm going to be joined here in a minute by Batavia Daily News and Sports, John Anderson. He'll be doing color commentation for me. So here we go. Number 3, Max Jusianek and Vinny Liberto jumping. And controlled by Wellsville. That's number 2 running point, Alex Akampora. I'd like to welcome all those watching on Facebook Live. Outside shot, no good. That was number 23, Joe Trentenetti. Hornell running point is Chase Freeland. Outside shot, Jackson White, no good. McKinley. Shot, no good. Gets the rebound underneath and puts it back. First score of the ball game.
Well, they're doing a good job keeping Trenetti away from shooting that 3, but that was just an offensive putback.
Again, welcome John Anderson here with us.
Good to be here, Mr. Peisch.
There's a nice drive. Nobody's going to stop him. Chase Freeland for 2. Just a smooth player, only a junior, John.
Yeah, and that's, that's the kind of things that you can't defend in practice. When you got your starting 5 out there, if you don't have somebody who's that quick, you're not going to be able to defend that no matter who you have on your scout team.
And having him another year, him and Jackson White. Hornell's only got 2 seniors.
Oh, he had the back door there for a second. So
Wellsville's got 8 seniors, like we said.
Yeah.
Getting 2-2 on the John and Dagan scoreboard.
Yeah, it's going to be a charge there. He just lost his footing there, unfortunately. That wasn't...
Shaking the charge is number 23, Joe Trentenetti. I think there shouldn't be charges there should be charges, but it should be just a turnover, not a foul.
Correct.
To really hurting a player for trying to make a decent move, and it's really a judgment call by the officials, you know. Of course,
Well, McKinley's not much of a scorer, so he's going to look to pass out of this. See, again, Trinetti's got to shoot from NBA land, and he hits it.
Yep.
So I don't know how much farther they got to push Trinetti out. But
5-2 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard.
we have seen some great shooting in this rivalry over the years. There's been just some outstanding individual efforts and some shooting that you just normally don't see.
The kick out. Piccolo for 3, no good. Nothing there. Good box out underneath by
McKinley, and that's why he's in the game, and now they're going to get him or Jusianic for that foul. They're going to get on McKinley, and that's one of those intangibles with McKinley. He's not going to score a lot, but he plays good defense and boxes out. You know, one of those kids who, you know, the coaches like.
Yep. So Jackson White to the line.
I'm sure Coach Scholes would have loved that one to be on Jusianic.
White shooting 75% from the line. And in first one. And makes them both. A lot of games won and lost at the line.
Yeah, that JV game, the free throw shooting wasn't too good, and Hornell almost took advantage and pulled off the win.
Yeah. That's why I said you got 3 technicals, and Hornell's still in the ball game.
Yeah, and that's off Cook's leg again. Hornell is forcing Wellsville out of their game plan. I don't think you want your center trying to drive for a basket, so good defense early on by the Red Raiders.
Jackson White, I'm not a big fan of those shots, but.
No, you know, I wonder if Coach Scholes took a look at that pick and roll. They worked on that. You know, obviously there was a high screen, but when he rolled over, he was wide open. So maybe the next time, instead of shooting a 3, let it go. And Jusianic and looks like, I think that's Tommy over there. The 2 number 3s are guarding each other, having a little fun, I guess. Now Trinetti, nowhere to go. Same with McKinley. And there's that long 3 again by Trinetti, and this one's off the mark. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Cook. I'll tell you, Vinny had he definitely had the position on that. Sometimes you just got to let that one go.
You know, getting back to Jackson White, he's only made 11 out of 47 free throws for 23%. So I'm just not a big fan of shooting off the dribble. I'd rather see him shooting off the pass.
Yeah.
So that's Tommy Piccolo bringing it up on the far side.
Yeah, Piccolo and Jusianic is something that it's going to be fun to watch.
Both played against each other growing up. And there's a put in by Timmy Smith.
Yeah, Timmy comes right in and gives Hornell the lead here. So now it's Chase Freeland's turn out there bothering Trinetti. They tried the lob.
A nice interception that time by Stutzman. Gets it to Smith underneath.
See, I'll tell you, Stutzman's getting open. I like the way he's moving without the ball. Long 3 on the way is no good.
Yeah, Piccolo tries to put one up.
And Cook had the possession. Here's Acapora, stops, pops, and he scores. So we're going back and forth here.
Yeah.
Another lead change.
Yep, Piccolo giving away to Timmy Smith. He took out Jackson White on that last ball stop, so we'll see what happens here as Freeland kicks out to Stutzman, and there's a 3.
No, it's a 2. His foot was on the line.
2-pointer.
Right in front of the Wellsville bench, though. And, gosh, got to like this. 5 lead changes already, and it's only 8-7.
Yep. So interesting to watch these two, like we said, over the years. Outside shot. That time is good.
Alec Acapora.
Yes.
Drains the 3.
10-8 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard.
I'll tell you, you know, Timmy Smith played a great game last year against Wellsville, came off the bench and really did a lot of damage.
He's another junior, so some good things for and there's an offensive, foul on who's that, number 23?
I think that was Trinetti.
Yep, Trinetti.
Yep, tried to run through that. that pick.
Number 15, Aiden Cook. Wellsville foul number 23, Joe Trinetti, his first team's third.
Yeah, Tanner Stutzman.
Yeah.
He's still doing a really good job at those picks. Now they're trying to run right through them. I don't know why. It's like you said, if they're not getting a good look at the three, there's no need to pick up a foul.
Of course, those who follow Pike Sports know Tanner Stutzman was the goalie for the soccer team this year. He's got another year and a nice turnaround. Vinny Liberto's been patented that this year, but unable to get it to fall that time.
Looks like now the other twin is in the game, Aiden Cook, number 15. So you have these two big kids in there. Cook up top to Trinetti. Inside to Aiden Cook, stops, pops, and misses. Aiden Cook made All-State last year for basketball, and he's not even starting for this team.
Yeah, why is that, you know?
He's deep, I guess. I don't, you know, and they're ranked right now. So, but again, I think, you know, as a coach, each kid has their own job and responsibility, and that's just
right.
the way it is. And I understand what he's doing, and no basketball team plays just 5 guys. So.
Yeah. Olean's 5-1 coming in here. Hornell's 5-0. Olean's Wellsville's only lost is to Olean.
Yes. They almost lost to Wayland Cohocton. There's a nice pass up ahead.
Yeah, nice stop and pop that time by Liberto. Ties us up here at 10.
Now Gage Caldwell's in the game for Wellsville, and he's got the ball.
I don't remember that name. Is he a senior?
Yeah, he started last year.
Isn't that funny? I just don't remember the name. And nice
jump
defense.
off.
Yep, Timmy Smith that time.
Yep.
Putting himself in position to steal that.
Jerome Swift with the call under there. Good call.
Again, welcome those watching on Facebook Live, Bob Peischer and John Anderson. Broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth here from Wellsville. There's a reach in that time, number 2, Alex Ankapora. Yeah, it's senseless fouls like that, you know. I just hate to see it away from the, you know, the action. And
fouls are now 4-1. 4 by Wellsville.
Nice job. That's Connor Smith in. Hornell's got a good bunch of kids on the bench as well. They can come in 6th, 7th, 8th man are all playing. That's out. Ooh, that looked like it was out on Wellsville.
Yeah, they both looked at each other, though.
Yeah. It just looked like we had the angle from here. It looked like it just got tipped enough to be knocked out.
That it did. Oh, you're right. Here's Colin Bish.
Yep, Colin Bish, another one. And we remember, obviously, the Bishes through the years for Hornell.
I do. Ankapora going through his legs. He's already hit one big 3. Now he's going to drive and.
Oh, not a good dime that time. It's stolen away by Bish. And this is where you almost pick up a foul. Bish, nice take, but
blocked by Jusianic.
But I hate that. Don't try to change your shot. Go up for a normal layup.
Yeah.
He does that. He does that double pump, and it cost him that time.
Caldwell.
You know, extend with your left hand, go up with the left shot, and if you get fouled, that's a bonus.
Well, the shot clock is off right now.
10-10 on the John and Dagan scoreboard.
So it looks like they're going to take this right down to the last possible second there. And they're going to have to hurry up. Trinetti from the corner.
No good. So that's going to take us to the second. If you're watching on Spectrum Cable, we'll be back after this commercial breaks. Facebook Live, stay with us.
The Ryan Agency, for all your insurance needs.
You've got a great driving record. Every insurance company wants you. Recognize how valuable you are. Go to the Ryan Agency for the right insurance, price, coverage, and service.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Today's game is brought to you by the Ryan Agencies with 3 locations, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Stop at the Hornell location at 27 Broadway, or call 324-7500. The Ryan Agency's insurance protection you can rely on. And by Main Street Redemption Center. Get your cans and bottles in the Main Street Redemption Center. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 tomorrow and Sunday. And by John N. Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for real estate, wills estates, personal injury, criminal defense, you name it, John N. Dagan does it. And by Maple City Dodge, get yourself up to Maple City Dodge. Check out the winter blowout specials for Dodge Chrysler Jeeps and all the new and used cars on the lot. Seneca Road, Airport Road in North, Seneca Street and Airport Road in North Hornell. So we're getting ready to go to the start of the second here. 10-10. Again, Hornell undefeated. Wellsville only one loss at 5-1. Comes to the hands of Section 6 stalwart Olean.
I had a feeling this would be close after the way both teams played Wayland Cohocton.
Both teams trying to find something close. Shot some outside shots, no good that time.
Oh, nice rebound by Aiden Cook, but his putback was no good. So Colin Cook is out, Aiden Cook is in.
And that was Liberto on the rebound. Timmy Smith looking underneath, Liberto!
Yes.
Oh, and he couldn't get it, and he stays in. Hornell takes the lead.
Yeah, both players were worried about the foul that they went right past them.
Yeah, and Liberto's was surprised he even got the ball back.
Trinetti had it for a second. He was a little closer that time.
Underneath look, and he lost the ball. Hornell's ball.
So McKinley will check back in for Wellsville, will come in for Caldwell. That's what I love about this game. These two teams just tighten up sometimes. They just feel the pressure of this rivalry, the gym. Nobody leaves after the JV games.
One of two matchups this year. The next one will be at Alfred State for the Barclay Classic.
I'll be working for the Barclay Showcase that
why
game.
Why is it at Alfred State this year? Or is that a misprint? I saw. Or is it still at AU?
You know what? I'm on the committee and I don't know.
So maybe it isn't. Last year they made the same mistake on the Section 5 website and put Alfred State down, but it was actually at Alfred U. So maybe they did the same thing again.
We'll have to see. I know either way it would be great to have it at either place.
Yeah, and they bring in the crowd. It's for a great cause.
Yeah, no question. Those scholarships, I love that at the end of the year when you see all those kids getting that money from that. It's tremendous. Yep. Plus they do the player of the game things. It's just the interviews after the game. There's a media room. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's actually a media day tomorrow for the teams. I guess they take photographs and everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to try going up. A nice take by White, unable to get it to fall.
Hornell does a great job getting back. Acapulco, Cook scores.
Nice.
So Aiden Cook from Acapulco, as he ran the floor very well. Hornell got back, but Aiden Cook is very athletic.
Yep, ties things up at 12 apiece. On the floor for Hornell is Scotty, Liberto, Smith, White, and Bish. Jackson White looking to drive the lane, but nothing there. Good defense by Wellsville.
Yeah, well, Wellsville's now started to figure out these picks up top a little bit. I noticed that they're rolling. Things are a little more smooth right now for Wellsville. Cook tries to drive and do it himself, and no, he'll be over the top on that one. Smith wasn't moving.
Good defense by Timmy. You know, I had his family has two older brothers that graduated in 2008 and 2010 that were great basketball players for Hornell. And then last year we had Matt Smith and Tim Smith. There's a little bit of age gap, but it's kind of the second family, and all four were great athletes. They also had two girls in the mix there in that Smith family, and they were great athletes as well.
Yeah, these two teams in 2009 were both undefeated, and Wellsville beat Hornell in Hornell on this day in 2009. So it's kind of interesting. It seems like every year they meet up. The records are good. Coaches are different. Coaches are now the same as they've been for a few years. But this rivalry is always there. Trinity missed that shot. Colin Cook, who just entered the game, grabs the ball and scores. And
Wellsville takes the lead here for the first time in the second quarter. Bish. White. Oh, left
nice,
wide open.
nice
Oh, and he couldn't extend it with his left that time.
Yeah,
Tried to
that
shoot
was
it
a
from his
tough,
right.
Yeah, it's too bad he couldn't put that up with his left hand. He would have scored on that. Nice pass by McKinley, and no basket. And Cook's going to go to the line. Colin Cook. Coach Ramey Allman has that luxury of a couple 6'4.5" twins.
Smith, his first team's third. At the line for the Lions, Colin Cook.
Of course, Jusianich there, just a gym rat. His dad coaches at Alfred State, and he knows these Hornell kids so well from, as you said, from playing with them over the years growing up.
Like I said, I had a chance to coach them on my Biddy basketball
You
team.
did?
Yep.
Max?
Yep, Max was on my team. That's when J.J. Reinhardt took over for a couple years for me, and I helped out him. So that's timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick break here. Give you some more ads, just what I like. Pays the bills. Mike Palmer, Plumbing and Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Services, State Route 36 in Canisteo. Call 698-4444. Need a plumber? Call Palmer. Mike Palmer, Plumbing and Heating. And by Wine Chiropractic Associates, Dr. John Wyant, Dr. Joseph McKay. Get well and stay well this holiday season with a visit to Wine Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive. Call 324-7246, Wyant Chiropractic. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo and Rochester. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Call 585-262-COMP today. Or log on to connorsandferris.com. Hornell Gardens are Holbrook Care Community since 1970. Long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Take a tour of Hornell Gardens at 434 Monroe Avenue. Call 324-7740, Hornell Gardens. So, John, 14-12, back and forth we go.
Yeah, going exactly as planned.
Well, for which team?
Yeah, well, I just figured it was.
Yeah, it's good for our viewers.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Again, welcome all those watching on Facebook Live. Bob Fleischer, John Anderson from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Don't forget to give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment.
I guess we like all that, don't we?
Yep.
I'll have to check.
Tell us where you're watching from. We'll give a shout out.
Yeah, I'll check some of those. I haven't done a game with you since the football season.
Yeah, that was right. That was up Hornell Batavia.
Yeah, but Batavia just didn't quite figure out how to win a state title, did they?
No, and I said, well, didn't they have someone hurt, their quarterback or something?
Yeah, he did. It was a close game.
Until he got hurt.
Right.
I see their running back got.
Bascaro, and he had 11 interceptions on the season too. So
yeah,
that was tough.
Yeah, you're losing at both ends that way. Working the ball around, looking for an opening. Nobody's quite cutting across the lane, and Jusianich just takes
He can
that
dunk.
right.
Let's see if he tries to do it. Nope.
Oh. And that we saw a lot in the JV game today. Hornell, both players went too fast to the rim and kind of overshot it. You saw it there from Jusianich too. 3 by Smith's no good. Yeah, sometimes these kids go a little too fast to the rim and overshoot. There's a block by Stutzman. Beautiful job defensively for Tanner.
All right, Kara Smith Van Allen is watching her nephew Connor.
Yep.
His
She
team
always
from
logs
Avon.
in, Kara.
Gotta like that.
From Avon, New York.
How about your Rochester connection there, Russell Van Nostrand?
Oh yeah, Russell. Yep. His grandson is the ball boy for the Red Raiders.
Tim Roselle is
Yep. One of our advertisers. And
I knew he would check in.
Yeah. Oh.
Just missed on that one, and grabbed by Colin Cook. Trinetti flashes it out to Jusianich. Hornell again does a great job getting back. All 5 players are back to stop the fast break. Trinetti over to McKinley.
That's one thing Hornell has always been is athletic. You know, they're never going to be out hustled, that's for sure.
Trinetti hands it off to Acapora. Almost traveled there. Gets it to Jusianich. He's got 2 men on him. Smart defense. Tries to go underneath. There's a steal by Smith.
Yeah, Liberto got his hand up that time, kind of misdirected that ball, and Smith was there to snatch it up.
Oh, Smith with a beautiful pass, and there's going to be an N1. Oh, they called the travel. Oh.
I didn't quite see that. Did you? I didn't.
Yeah, did
he shuffle his feet?
Not only did I think he shuffled, but Coach Scholes he's not arguing it, so
Yeah.
it must. I don't think it was.
And timeout.
Stop down today and see why people drive for miles to come do business with us here at Maple City Dodge.
We were looking all over for a Jeep, couldn't find what we wanted.
We stopped at Maple City Dodge, found exactly what we were looking for at the price that we wanted.
Come on in to Maple City Dodge, where we'll find you the right car at the right price. And I'll guarantee that.
Only a 30-second timeout. Give us a chance to finish up some ads for you. First Heritage Federal Credit Union opened up its newest branch on Seneca and Mays Street in Hornell. Stop in and check out all the financial services First Heritage Federal Credit Union can offer you. Airtightofnewyork.com, spray foam insulation, located right in here in Hornell, New York. Call 368-2842, commercial, residential, new and old constructions, attic additions, airtightofnewyork.com. And by Poulos and Roselle, Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos, located in the Crossroads Professional Building across from Burger King on Main Street in Hornell. Call 324-7333, Poulos and Roselle. So, I forgot to add a point to Wellsville. It's 15-12.
Bridget Smith-Norton watching.
Yep. Also watching Connor Smith.
Yes.
And there's a tie-up underneath. Arrow going Hornell's way.
That's one of the neat things I noticed at these games is people watching the game live and then watching on their phone as well. It's kind of interesting to see, especially in football.
I don't advise watching it in your car as you're driving, but you can listen to us.
That's true.
Even though we don't give you every play-by-play like you'd hear on the radio,
I
you
tell
can
you,
see it. So
that's the hardest adjustment for me is going from radio to this.
And I have to, if I ever tap you, you're talking too much. That's what I always tell people that help me. I said, they can see it. You don't have to, tell every pass and, this and that.
Oh, so that's why you've tapped me 12 times. Okay.
Hornell trying to work the ball inside. Both teams have been working the outside beyond the three-point arch quite a bit. Good defense again. I like that kick.
There
Piccolo.
Oh, just off, but almost the offensive rebound. Acapora grabs it down again. No fast break opportunities. The Red Raiders are back. Acapora's double teamed, and that's going to be a jump ball right there.
It's a good job by both Hornell
defenders
that time. Liberto, and you see Chase Freeland on the ground immediately. Once you see a player stumble and hit the ground, you dive on the ball.
Yeah. So
I apologize if we're having any streaming issues. Once in a while I see we have might have an interruption, but we'll get it right back on for you.
Acapora for three, and it's off the back of the rim. And Cook with that height gets a rebound, gets it into Trinetti, and he misses. McKinley tried to grab it, and
nobody.
I'm going to say that went off.
Oops, let me give you the right pages there.
I don't know how. Well, they said that went off Jackson White, I guess.
Looked like it was off the Wellsville player, but.
Back out to Acapora. Acapora goes left, hands off to Trinetti. I'm surprised. I thought Cook had an easy layup there, and he gave it up. Wellsville looking to increase that lead before the half. Acapora, long three on the way, and it's nothing but nets.
That extends the lead to 18-12 in favor of Wellsville. See if Hornell can answer here. Hornell's been down a couple times, unable to gather a point on the board as Jackson White anticipates Freeland to go, but Freeland wisely just knocks it off.
Trinetti.
Yep, Trinetti, so.
Mike Rapan hands it to him, and cheerleaders in Santa hats. I think it's getting towards Christmas.
Yeah, they did a little dance there, but at the halftime of the JV game, a Christmas dance.
Well, the Wellsville fans and coaches did not agree with that one. So I tell you something. One thing, you know, you always wonder. You go into another place. The other board's officials, but the fouls are 7-2. Wellsville 7.
Yeah, it's not.
So and it's not. They're not doing a bad job. It's
No.
just it is what it is, and that's always good to see. Because how many times have we gone to games and it's just
Yeah, the
Oh,
JV game was very rough to watch. The officials on both ways weren't the best. I mean, they're JV officials, I understand, but just really, I think they threw themselves into the game a little too much, and that can happen. You don't want the officials to decide a game for you, you know.
I've officiated and refereed a ton of sports.
Yeah.
I am terrible at basketball. I hate it. I did modified one year, so no, never again. I went to wrestling. That was easier.
So White makes the front end of the 2.
Cuts that lead to 5.
Yep, 18-3 on the John and Dagan scoreboard.
13.
Or 18-13.
That's
Sorry.
all right.
Yeah, not 3.
See, I'm just listen. I'm just doing what John Dagan would have done.
Yeah.
Right? I watched you guys for so many years, and
Good defense again by Hornell.
yeah, because Acapora, you know, he's a little bit like that Ebert kid, the way he can drive. Jusianich off balance.
Oh.
Good rebound by Colin Cook, and he scores.
Yep, beautiful job that time rebounding the ball.
I think Hornell needs to get back to trying to drive and work that pick and roll. Like I had said, we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Scholes makes at halftime. But Hornell was having a lot of success early, and then when they started shooting those 3-pointers, you know, that the lead kind of got away from them here.
Yeah, and you don't want to get down by too much. Already down by 7 here with 13 seconds left on the clock before
Coach
half.
Scholes doesn't want that to be 10. He's going to make sure they take the very last shot possible. And, well, they don't, because Trinity gets the rebound with a few seconds.
And a foul.
Well,
it won't matter.
No. It's actually, if anything, that probably helped Hornell because that stopped him from the drive.
And that's only 1 on Chase Freeland, so it's not that big of a deal. You don't want him to get his 2nd or 3rd doing something like that. But
well, you got this big 6'4", 6'5" kid. You got the other one. Let's see if this works. What a block! Oh no, there's a foul called.
Oh, they're calling the foul.
He called a foul.
Jeez.
Wait, his
oh wait,
hand up.
no, he didn't.
No, he waved it off.
Yeah. Well, they're getting together. Are they getting together to talk about it? No,
yeah,
apparently
no,
not.
He waved it off. Oh, boy.
It looked like he did get ball first, but then he came down on his hand.
This gym would have exploded, wouldn't it?
So that takes us to halftime. We'll be back with second half after this.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Okay, welcome back. Third quarter action here. Wellsville up 20-3. We're now unable to. Another three-pointer is good.
I'll tell you, I think it's cliche. Everyone always says NBA range, but that was darn close. And McKinley draws the charge. So a big swing here early on, and Coach Scholes is telling the Red Raiders, hey, don't worry about it, guys. Come on. Let's play hard. But a big swing right there to open the second half.
Wellsville up by 10 now.
And they're going to go right back. This is little gamesmanship. I love it.
Chusianic called with the charge.
And that's his first.
It's his second, isn't it?
Second,
oh,
yeah.
No. I thought he had one earlier, but they say first on the.
I thought it was his first because I saw that one was called.
I thought, yeah.
The one that was called, what looked like it might have been on him, was not called on him. And there's a nice drive and count the basket.
Almost stolen away by Freeland that time.
And so Jackson White right there did exactly what the Red Raiders did in the first half. You know, they drove high percentage baskets, and maybe that's what they're going to try to do here to get back into this game. But if Trinetti keeps making those threes, it's hard to keep answering a 3 with a 2.
Yeah.
Cook, flustered, gets back out to Jusianic. McKinley.
Trying to get that
There's
guy
that
to drive the
drive,
lane.
and
Good
he misses.
defense that time by Stutzman, and that's going to be a foul on
I
Liberto.
think a travel. No, he shuffled his feet before the contact. That's a good call by the officials.
I'm watching Liberto up
Sure.
in the air, so I didn't see him shuffle his feet that time.
Sure, we definitely saw the contact, but he did shuffle his feet, and both referees saw that. And so the Red Raiders have a chance to cut into this lead right here.
8-point lead right now is
another
Freeland.
great move by Freeland, but didn't fall. But I like what they're doing. I like these drives. See these guys go at it. Freeland and Acapora. I mean, not quite the level of Dagan and Ebert, but that's what we had. You know,
Yeah.
that's always been a staple. A couple good guards, and there's Acapora. Speaking of a guard, and
Chase must have got what happened, their head on the head or something?
the ball rolled around. I don't know. I like this comment here. Chad Spicer watching his cousin Chase from Korea.
Yep.
All right, Chad, glad you're watching. And
he was home just recently. I'm pretty sure he came home. I could be wrong.
You have to let us know, Chad. Now we want to know what's going on.
Were you just home?
Yeah, Chad, what's going on?
What time is it there?
Good move
Oh, nice
inside.
block.
And the ball's loose, and the Red Raiders pick it up, and there's a 3. Just off the mark, but that's off Wellsville. So Jackson White he had a wide open look there, tried to get a few points quickly, and Danny Reed is going to check in, and Jusiana is back in. Tina McCourt is watching.
Yep, Tina,
There
how are you
she
doing?
is. Big fan of number 15.
Yep, Tanner, her son. Get the ball into Piccolo finally.
And of course, no, I didn't pay Steve Harrison to watch, but he's watching too. So we'll take that. And there's a outlet to Trinetti. It's a 1-on-2 situation, and he gets fouled. And then Danny Reed fouls Trinetti. So Tommy's going to pick up his first foul. Trinetti at the line shooting 2. Well, let's see if this foul was worth it, because Trinetti's a good shooter from the outside, and that was going to be a sure layup. So first free throws up and good.
Extends the lead to 11. See if he can make it 12, and he does.
Trinetti makes them both. Oh, and those were great battles, weren't they, with Dagan and Ebert? I mean, those games were fun, and it's neat to see Jackson White and Acapora on each other, and they're both very good at driving as well.
Piccolo looks for the cutting Liberto, and Liberto gets slapped in the face, but no call.
Yeah, I like that pass by Piccolo. I saw that open in the first half. Acapora.
Chad Spicer, it's 10:30 a.m. in South Korea.
Is that what he's saying here?
And he'll be home in October,
You know
or he was home in October, yep.
All right.
The kick outs.
Again, Trinetti from way out there. This one will in and out, so, well, you can't tell him to stop shooting that, can you?
No.
There's a nice drive. And
Freeland and the foul.
see if that's on Trinetti or Reed.
We'll give Chad a close-up of his cousin.
They're going to call that on Trinetti.
Number 23, Joe Trinetti, is second, team second. At the line for Hornell, Chase.
So 2 on Trinetti, and I think Aiden Cook will come in possibly for him right here. Freeland's first free throw rattles in.
Checking in for Hornell,
Oh, no, Aiden Cook is going to take out his twin brother, Colin, so Trinetti will stay in with the 2 fouls. This rim has been very kind to both teams.
Except that 3-pointer.
Yeah.
That was half in and half out, obviously.
That it was.
As Chase knocks down both.
There's a 3 on the way by Reed, no good.
Jackson White with the rebound. It's good when your point guards are getting rebounds.
White's going to keep it himself. Shoots, and there's an NBA 3, and it's off the side of the rim, no good. And they're saying to check these 2 guys, make sure they're okay. Both coaches are asking about the contact, and the referee said no, he came down and then went into him. I'll tell you, one of these 2 teams could win well, I think one of these 2 teams may be in the sectional finals this year. It's a tough bracket, but.
Backing in, Liberto.
There's a block by Jusianic. Nice drive, and
Freeland
this one goes for Freeland. So Chase Freeland, a nice basket, and cuts that lead again to 8. Acapora step back, no good. Smith won't get credit for the rebound, but he definitely helped get that ball into Jackson White's hand. Smith for 3, off the front of the iron.
Kind of a flat shot that time, almost.
And here comes Jusianic. Let's see if he tries to throw it down. Oh, boy, does he go down.
I don't think you want to throw it down when you got a defender right next to you, because nothing good can come out of that, like just we saw right there.
Yeah.
Jusianic almost gets hurt. So Timmy Smith's second foul.
I'll tell you though, you know what? You make perfect sense there, but when the yearbook photographer's under the basket, you got to try to throw one down.
Make it
Hornell,
look
right?
like you're going to throw it down.
I mean, who doesn't want a dunk against Hornell in the yearbook? Come on. Jimmy McKinley, one of the starters, he's going to check back in.
All the years I coached youth sports, I had some big kids, 6-footers and 6'4" and stuff. I always said, start jump roping. Just keep jump roping every day and just keep building up those calf muscles. You'll be able to dunk. They never did, but.
I just told them to stay eligible.
Yeah.
Free throw is up and good. Lead us back to 10 for Wellsville. Freeland thought about driving on Trinetti there, and you got 2 fouls on Trinetti. Might not be bad. Oh, boy, again, those Cook kids are just too tall and athletic to get that play off. McKinley's going to drive. You know that's going to be a pass. Acapora for 3 off the mark, no good. There's McKinley doing that dirty work, like we said.
Yeah, you always want to make sure you're in there scrapping around, able to get that rebound. Good job. Another
Trinetti,
outside shot.
Tipped by Cook. Again, that height. Aiden Cook from just inside the 3-point arc, no good. Trinetti tried to get
too many second chance opportunities, and
Acapora steals it away, and it is going to be a foul on him, and pleading his case to the judge and the jury, and it's not going to work.
He had 3 technical fouls against Hornell in the JV game, really sloppy, and no excuse for it if you happen to tune into the JV game.
Smith will inbound here. Hornell doing everything they can to keep Jusianic out of this game on offense.
Oh, there's a bump.
Yeah, it's going to be a travel. Well, there you go. You didn't get the charge, so you got the travel though. You didn't
should have been a bump defensively, a foul, but no call.
I think there were 3 different things he could have called there.
Yep.
Bump, charge, travel, and that's what he picked up. There's Jusianic. See, they're way out. They're going to stay right on him. Vinny is staying right with him, and you know Trinetti's going to get the points in the headlines, but it's Jusianic who just makes his team go there. You know, him keeping a good defender off everybody else is going to let a team score. I mean, you could just see the way they don't want him to have the ball, and even when he does, he's getting harassed. 2 men on him, he fires it up off the back of the rim, no good, and the shot clock expired, but Trinetti got the offensive rebound.
Yeah, the shot clock should have been reset, but it still beeped. Still comes down in the hands.
Sometimes that is confusing to the kids.
So it's going to send Joe Trinetti, the 6'1" senior. Like we said, 8 seniors on Wellsville's team, so they're going to be searching next year for. They're going to have Jusianic back, obviously, but.
Yeah, I don't think these teams don't search too far, do they?
No, but
we haven't seen a bad season out of them since I don't even remember the 90s. Maybe.
Yeah, always seem to rise above.
Just every year. I mean, you know, the football games are usually over by the coin flip, but these games are always good. These games, the baseball games, they're always close.
Swinging the ball around. Callum Bish checks in for Jackson White.
Let's see if Bish can give them a little bit of a spark. Smith wants that ball, and he's got the ball. 3.
Oh, another one that was in and out.
And there's Trinetti, gets it over to McKinley.
Nice put back. Hornell's got to answer for that.
Boy, there's the strength of Hornell right there. And there's a nice drive. Left, there's the left
Boom.
right there. Chase Freeland with a beautiful left-handed layup. He was in there with 2 kids over 6'4" and made a great shot there to keep the Red Raiders in this one.
At one point a couple years ago, he wasn't even going to play basketball. Oh, the friendly bounce.
I was going to say, boy, we've seen some threes that should have went in, and that one looked like it might have hit the cheerleaders, and that went in.
Timmy Smith looks to drive, thinks about it. Flat shot that time, but it counts by Liberto.
Vinny answered Gage Caldwell's shot, and we're back to 10.
43 seconds left here in the third.
Coach Ramey Allman just gave the offensive play to Trinetti. Keeping 2 on him, swing it all the way over to Aiden Cook. Over to Caldwell. Caldwell's pass is stolen away there by Chase Freeland. Freeland with a 3-on-2 opportunity. And
off
he
the
scores.
glass.
Oh.
Freeland's taken this game over here in the last couple trips for Hornell.
He sure is. So last shot opportunity here for Wellsville. They'll probably hold the ball till about 7, 8 seconds left on the game clock. Cook with the ball over to McKinley. Now you don't have a guard with the ball right now, and he traveled. That is such an interesting thing where you had a center and a forward up top. I don't know why Trinetti just didn't hold the ball until 10 seconds and then drive. So here we are. Let's see if Freeland can make the magic happen again. No.
So 33-25 at the break. We'll be back with fourth quarter after this.
If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises aren't. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with our Kasasa Cashback checking account. With Kasasa Cashback, you could earn 2% cash back on your debit purchases just for using the account. Plus, your ATM fees may be refunded. There's no monthly fee, no minimum balance, and no unpleasant surprises. Call First Heritage or visit us at fhfcu.org to open your Kasasa Cashback checking account today. Some restrictions apply.
Today's game is brought to you by, ooh, that wasn't good. The lights went off for a second.
Yeah, there's one light switch in this gym that turns the lights on and turns them off.
And somebody hit it. The Ryan Agencies, Broadway Mall in Hornell, Jasper and Wellsville. Insurance protection you can rely on, the Ryan Agencies. Get your cans and bottles into Main Street Redemption Center, 286 Main Street in Hornell, open 7 days a week, 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, tomorrow and Sunday, 9 to 3. John and Dagan, General and Child Practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690, John and Dagan. Maple City Dodge, great sales, great service on all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, as well as the used cars on the lot. Stop up there in the winter blowout specials at Maple City Dodge, Airport Road in North Hornell. And Mike Palmer Plumbing and Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Services, State Route 36 in Canisteo. Call 698-4444. Mike Palmer Plumbing and Heating. Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well with a visit to Wine Chiropractic this holiday season. 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Call 324-7246. Bob Peischer along with John Anderson here, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. 33-25, an 8-point lead here for Wellsville.
It's good to talk to Mayor Hogan before the game.
He's not mayor anymore.
Oh, it's a respecting, right? I still
That's right. Oh, he's like president.
Yeah, well, I still call chiefs of police chief when I see him too. So like president.
Former mayor.
Yeah, whatever number he was at for a long time.
Yeah, he was. He was when I graduated high school, he was the first mayor I could vote for.
Oh, my goodness, Trinetti.
And those are going to be backbreakers here if Hornell can't answer to them and can't stop them, first of all.
All right, so what year was that?
1986, I graduated high school. I was 18, and
trivia.
that was the first election.
I was going to say, and they're going to have a foul against...
Offensive.
You know? Yeah, he was mayor when I first started working at the Tribune in '92.
Yep.
Joe Capozzi told me the first thing I need to do is go over and meet the mayor, so I did.
Joe Capozzi, he was a character. Always liked Joe.
He used to help us with our layout, and he wrote a great sports column.
Yep.
Did not want to miss it. You talk about a walking, nice
Jump ball.
Nice play.
Good defense that time by Stutzman. Jusianic found himself up in the air, shooting, didn't know what to do with it, and got blocked.
You know, Jusianic, they're not going to let him shoot, so don't shoot. Let the other guy score.
Right, Stutzman blanketed him perfectly that
time.
time.
So what? So you don't score this game.
Right.
You want your team to win. He wants to. I know he wants to get involved, but he's got to realize he's helping his team by not scoring in this game.
Right. The kick out. Liberto.
Nice
Stutzman with the foul.
Stutzman saying his name a lot. First it was Freeland, now it's Stutzman.
Stutzman's playing one of the best games I've seen him play all year.
Smith with the big drive.
Wow!
And I think he rolled his ankle. Oh boy, he's going to try to get up. Oh boy, I'm glad the ref stopped that. Boy, you never know if it's a leg. Yeah, he knows he's hurt.
Yeah. That was a highlight right there if it went in.
Oh man.
Hopefully he's all right. In the girls' side, we lost Chase Freeland's twin sister in a game last week to look like a very serious injury. We're waiting to get
I heard,
CT scans there, whatever, MRI or whatever they do.
There's a 3 by Acapora, and that's good. Buzzle opens up a 39-25 lead, and Tommy Piccolo is going to come back in, and there's a drive, and we got a foul. Count the basket.
Basket.
Chase Freeland through the lane and scores.
Good job, Chase. Hornell had to stop the bleeding there with 2 quick threes to start this fourth quarter for Wellsville. So Chase comes down.
Yeah, Chase makes his free throw, and we're okay. I've always felt at any level basketball, you get that score, keep it at 10 by the 5-minute mark, you're in good shape.
Yep. So the other important free throw. Timeout, Hornell. Take a quick look at the facilities here. A gym that opened up in the late 50s.
Yeah, they built a new gym downstairs. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but that was going to be the showcase gym, and then at the last minute, those work order, change orders, and now they have a small gym.
So how long ago was that?
About Byron Chandler was superintendent.
So it was a while. Not something they just did recently.
2 superintendents ago.
Oh, okay.
No, but it was a great opportunity. I remember they were going to try to do something like Wayland Cohoctor and Letchworth's gym, and that's what you really need is something with the track and a big facility. And instead, these new bleachers came in and took away seating. You remember that first Barclay showcase?
Yeah.
This place was a zoo.
Yeah.
It was a blast, though.
Hornell Gardens, our Hurlburt Care community, thanks for your support as always, as well as First Heritage Federal Credit Union.
About 64 Section 5 banners hanging in this gym.
Hornell's redid their gym this year. Yeah, I guess the only thing they really did right is put a new floor in, and they have a video replay scoreboard.
I like it.
But other than that, the seating has been reduced.
Yeah,
it looks like they replaced it with wood seating, brand new wood seating, which looks kind of cool. Jusianic thinks about taking a 3.
It's Aiden Cook inside, misses. Jimmy McKinley again with an offensive rebound. Trinetti long 3.
Oh.
Boy, that was a college 3 that time, so that was like a layup for Trinetti.
Extended to 14-point lead now. White tries to answer, no good.
And Aiden Cook pulls down another big rebound. Jusianic will now bring it up, so he's figured a way to get the ball in his hand, just play a little point guard. Remember, Jusianic a long 3.
Oh, and it counts.
Yeah, he's feeling good now. There's a good drive and just misses. Ball still loose.
Nice take by Stutzman that time. He gets his own rebound, but blocked. Freeland from just about the free throw line, no good.
Another rebound by Aiden Cook. Yeah, nice job by Tanner Stutzman to keep that series alive, but the Red Raiders couldn't get something to drop. Another 3 on the way. And Cook with a great...
Cook's out of bounds.
Boy, it was an athletic rebound though, wasn't it?
Yep.
And his twin brother, Colin Cook, is going to check in.
Checking in for the Lions, number 35.
Aiden Cook definitely did his job. Came in and got a lot of rebounds. They're checking on
Stutzman hope he's
right
all right.
now. Yeah, Tanner says I'm okay.
Number 22,
Gage Caldwell will check in for Trinetti here. I think he wants to give Trinetti one more breather. And here in this is probably a perfect time for Alman to give Trinetti a breather. If Hornell goes on a run,
yeah, you want fresh legs out there.
Yeah, bring him back in and shoot those 3s or the free throws, which is probably what he's thinking right now.
Offensive. You could see, well, Vinny Liberto's putting his hands up, but he blocked him like a football player. He put his hands like this. Yeah. He can't do that. Can't extend your arms. I could see that. So the foul was definitely on Liberto. You got to put your hands down by your side. You can't have them up like that.
I'm a wrestling guy. I'm going to take your words for that.
Well, football, that's a football move, not a basketball.
Well, and again, I coach football too, so I like that.
Yeah. So 17-point lead now as Wellsville starting to pull away here. Just trying to use the clock. Nice pass, but intercepted by Stutzman.
Stutzman was there. Here's Freeland.
Yep.
There's a drive and too much English.
Yep.
Akaporter's going to push.
And there's a foul on.
No, he stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds. Looked like Tommy Piccolo extended his arm that time, but stepped out of bounds before that.
Brian Perkins was right there. Uh-oh.
Who's
now
that?
The officials are all talking. And so Brian Perkins called out of bounds. Mike Rapan said not so fast. He pulls over Swift, and Jerome Swift is kind of Swift and Rapan are the 2 veteran officials here, but
I thought that Piccolo definitely extended his arm, whether it caused him to go out of bounds or not, but I guess they decided to keep it as the original call out of bounds.
And they did, and that's good. I mean, at least they talked about it. So
yeah, the best thing officials can do is get together, talk about it. Oops, look at the cheerleaders.
Yeah, cheerleaders thought it was a timeout, so they gotta get back on their sleigh. And they thought Brian Clark was going to give them some gifts or something over there at the table. They were wrong.
Okay, so Hornell finds themselves down by 17. Need to score just about every time down the floor as Piccolo looks for somebody.
Yeah, and Trinetti's back in the game. There's a wide open look right there.
The rebound comes down to Wellsville.
Jusianic across the timeline. Trinetti thought about the 3, but I think they want to take a little bit of time off this clock.
Yeah, the clock's your friend here if you're Wellsville.
Well,
so isn't the 3-pointer.
I was going to say, my goodness.
Yep.
He took all of 14 seconds off the shot clock when he put that 3 in.
White, no good. Not having a good day.
Colin Cook with the rebound, gets it ahead to Akaporter. He's going to drive baseline. 3 men on him.
Yep.
That's going to be a jump ball or Hornell ball.
It's got to be a jump. Come on, that's a jump ball before then. That's not a good call by the official. He had both hands on that before that, and then what's his name stood up. It could have been a travel. If he's got possession, he was on the ground and then stood up. Should have been a travel as well.
timeout.
So timeout. So down by 20 points here. Today's game brought to you by airtightofnewyork.com, spray foam insulation, located right here in Hornell, New York. Call 382-2842. Commercial, residential, new and old construction, airtightofnewyork.com, spray foam insulation. Poulos and Roselle, attorneys at law. Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos. Call 324-7333. Poulos and Roselle. And by Elderwood at Hornell, across from the Hornell Wegmans Walmart Plaza, adjacent to Lowe's. Stop into Elderwood today. A 1 Bethesda Drive for a tour. Gilio's Plumbing, LLC, Heating and Cooling. Call 382-0836, if I can get that out of my mouth. So thanks, Chad Gilio of Gilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. So the clock, my clock kept running here. We're going to have to reset it. As there's 3:16 left here.
So Acapora is going to line. Looks like we're in the 1-on-1 situation.
And these, it's all or nothing here for Hornell, down by 20. Acapora trying to extend it to 22 points.
Yeah, Tim Roselle's right. They're not dropping. That's
what are you
for
gonna
sure.
do?
You need to games like this. Everything's got to go your way.
Yeah,
you know,
and great defense by Wellsville to boot. You know, Wellsville's offensive rebounding has killed Hornell as well as their defensive rebounding.
Yeah, Aiden Cook and Jim McKinley. Jim McKinley probably has 4 or 5 offensive rebounds, and Aiden Cook had a few, and some big defensive rebounds. Acapora calmly sinks them both.
So 50-28. Caught by Jackson White, and good defense.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
I thought that was a tie-up.
Yeah, the other referee's laughing. He's
He was
still
going to call,
laughing.
yeah.
He said, you took my call away there.
Yeah, it looked like it could have been a foul from his angle and a tie-up from his angle.
I think Rappan was going for the tie-up, and he got overruled by Perkins. That was funny. There's a travel. Okay.
I'm not sure.
That was something.
Yeah. I didn't quite see it. Looked like he passed it before.
Here comes a press, so they're not 3-minute mark. You know, and even if this isn't a winnable game, this is something you need to work on.
Yeah, they're going to face each other in a couple weeks, so.
Yeah, you need to see if Wellsville can handle the pressure. Remember a few years ago that Hornell pressure took it to the Lions pretty good.
And good job by go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, a couple years ago, remember that it was a sectional game. Wellsville just couldn't handle the pressure.
Yeah.
There's a 3 by Acapora.
Nothing you can do when all the threes are falling and Stutzman tries to take 1-0.
Acapora with the 1-on-3. He's going to take it himself and misses. Freeland grabs the rebound. He fires it down. There's a streaking Piccolo. Second shot goes up, and that'll be a foul. And well, I guess we're watching a new way to exchange Christmas cards.
What happened? I missed it.
I think they're just trying to personally trade Christmas
Introduce
cards.
themselves to each other.
I think that's what we're going to say. So here we go with the bench is going to empty for the Red Raiders. I think Coach Scholes is he's seen enough. I don't think he wants to see anybody get any ticky-tack fouls at this point with 2:11 left.
Or hurt, you know.
That's true too. Yeah, you want an official to call something. The officials are sweating as bad as the players. Gym's packed, it's hot. You want everybody eligible for the next game, whether it's now or 2019. Stutzman's second free throw, in and out. Jusianic with a one-handed rebound. Slowly bring it up. Bobby, I'm going to have to get the scorecard out now. I'm not sure of the players. I did my homework earlier, but not enough homework. I stopped after 3 chapters. Long 3 on the way. It's good by Juice.
Good job, Max. I can't help but root for him, knowing that I coached him a little bit.
That's right. You had something to do with this. Oh, let's see if he tries to dunk it. No, he's going to go for the left hand.
Can he dunk?
I don't know, but I bet he can slap glass.
Yeah. I was going to say, if he dunks the ball.
And, well, usually the officials will just stop the clock and let the subs come in, but they're kind of rolling through here.
Fans are leaving right in our way. Okay. No big deal. And count the basket.
The basket right there for Ethan Nichols.
Hornell girls, no report on them. They're playing Aquinas in girls basketball. Hornell's 9th in the state in Class B, the girls team.
Yeah, that's and Wellsville and Hornell are going to be playing at the Barkley Showcase too.
Yep.
That should be a great game. So Nichols comes into the game with 6 points on the season and has a chance to 3 in 1 play. Now this is that one.
Hornell substitutes all their players as well.
Caldwell, long 3 on the way, no good.
So we're under a minute here. Connor Smith with the ball. The kick out, not sure who he was throwing that to.
Well, it worked.
So the girls won 74-72.
Wow.
Against Aquinas, so.
Wow, what a win.
Hornell will move up in the ranks again.
I guarantee every coach in the section was at that game tonight.
Yeah, watch. Hornell's strictly a 3-point shooting team and defensive. They press the whole game.
They are fun to watch, boy.
And like I said.
There's a basket by Connor O'Rourke and
good job,
hoop in the arm. So O'Rourke a chance for the 3-point play.
Section 5 represents 3 teams in the top 10 in Class B in the state. Mid-Lakes is number 1.
Yeah, defending champions there. Connor's free throw off the mark.
Everybody wants to get on the scoreboard or in the scorebooks, you know.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm going to have Pike Sports 2. We'll be covering both games. Would be nice.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's going to take us down to the end. So 58-32 is the final. I want to thank John Anderson. Any final thoughts, John?
I can't wait to do this again at the Barkley Showcase.
You'll be actually on the doing the play or
I'm supposed to be doing the
PA
announcing.
announcing.
They asked me if I would volunteer to do that, and I've always, like I said, it's a great cause and it's a lot of fun. And I just don't, even though I'm working up in Batavia now, I do not like to miss any Hornell-Wellsville games in any sport.
Yeah, I knew you'd come back a lot, so that's why I asked you earlier. Hey, you're going to be here tonight. You can help out, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. And our next broadcast will be at Penn Yan as Hornell plays early college at 2 p.m. on the 27th. So we'll be bringing that to you from Penn Yan. Until then, thanks, John. And again, join us on the Thursday after Christmas. Until then, have a good night.